All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth. All right. This will be fairly quick. I think I'm going to entitle it Truth Shall Be Declared. And the main focal, I'm going to let this video play at the end after I bring out these two scriptures and let her just explain it. All right. Now, she appears to be a so-called white woman. My personal opinion, I believe she may be, a confusion of face Israelite, one of the Israelites scattered among these heathen, and, she goes in, she goes in for about 3 minutes, maybe. And, she speaks about the so-called Negro, as well as the indigenous tribes that was on this land, all right? And the atrocities of what people like her did to them. And she said that they're more civilized. We're more civilized than white people, all right? So-called white people. So without any further ado, let's read this here in the book of Second Ezra chapter 6. Verses 27 and 28, all right? It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched," all right? And that's what's happening now. Through the spirit and power of this knowledge, all right, the word being out there, truth is all that's being declared, really, If your mind is geared towards truth, you're seeing a bunch of truth, all right? And the reason it's happening that way is because the prophets came on the scene. Because prior to the prophets coming on the scene, the internet wasn't booming with truth, all right? It was half-truths. We don't know, but we have this theory, these type of theories. The whole truth is being declared. And you have people taking on the trend of what the prophets are doing, which is speaking nothing but the truth. All right. Verse 28, "As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared." All right. Now, ultimately, the truth of these scriptures and in general, truth in general is going to reign forevermore. All right. Matter of fact, I didn't even have that in mind. I got to get that scripture in the Apocrypha. With the I believe it's First Ezra, the 4th chapter. It is. Boom. First Ezra 4. Let's go to this whole chapter. I'm gonna go straight to the point because truth is what's tearing this man down. Truth is what's destroying his corruption. I mean, truth is being declared on all levels. You got so-called Negroes now learning how to authenticate their birth certificates and eliminate all their debts because we have been fabricated. We have been bombarded with nothing but lies in this society. All right. And now the truth is being declared on all levels, especially the level of the Bible. All right. That's where the truth. That's where it starts. All right. Let me get straight to this point. Let's see. Let's see. This is First Ezra, the 4th chapter. And we're going to read let me see. I'm going to start at verse 36. First Ezra 4 and 36. Key point is in the 38th verse. Verse 36. All the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it. With it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore. All right. Now I want to get one more scripture here out of the book of Psalms, chapter 50, starting at verse 16. Key point is in the 21st verse. All right. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, who is the wicked? The so-called white man. All right. Those are the sons of the wicked, Esau, Edom. What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? And when you watch this video, this woman, she's going to say that they did all these atrocities in the name of God. All right. She mentions the Crusades. OK. And she actually mentioned a specific year, 1092 until the 1400s. All right. 1492 is when they went and pillaged, raped, robbed, and murdered. Did their thing, as the devil the Bible speaks of. All right. Verse 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to do evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. But now the Most High is bringing all your charges to the forefront. All right, you Edomites. Okay, all your charges are being brought to the forefront. Okay, and we talking about you rich elite bankers, man. That's who we talking to. Which all you Edomites are the devil. All right, you're all wicked and you're all going into captivity. All right. It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee, and that's happening now, and set them in order before thine eyes. And that's happening right now as we speak. The year of 2022, the year of hastening the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the year of the turn up. All right. Because everything has turned up on all levels. OK. The year of the turn up. And the truth has been turned up so much so that you're starting to see videos like you're getting ready to watch. So call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Lord will, this is edifying and exhorting to the hopeful elect. Until the next video, shalom.
First, I need to put a trigger warning on this for a mention of incidents of black trauma. So this comment up here, that showed up on a video that I did where I said that the reason that white people continue to exist is because black and indigenous people are more civilized than us. And ooh, have I gotten some reactions to that. So I'm doing this video here to straighten out some things that some people are coming up with because they're looking at it in a very simple-minded way. It annoys the heck out of me when people get all simple-minded. My first point is that I did not say anything about white people being the only ones who have ever committed atrocities and that people with melanin have never committed atrocities. I did not say that. So when you bring up some incident where a black man shot 5 people in a restaurant, you are missing the whole point. So I'm going to connect those dots for you, okay? Did you know that starting in the 9th century, specifically 1092, through 1492, I think there were like 9 crusades where in the name of God, white people went throughout the world conducting their colonialism, and the population of the world was like 300 million. You know how many people those crusaders killed in the name of God? 1.7 million. And we didn't do it just once. No, we did it over and over again over a few hundred years. More recently, when people with white skin came to the continent that we are living on right now, 90% of Native Americans died at our hands. The estimate is 12 million. Our cruelty spanned centuries. There's a bunch of you on this app whose ancestors were actually involved in that. Oh, and let's not fail to mention that we kidnapped indigenous children, put them in these so-called schools. And now that the grounds of those schools are being dug up, I think the count is getting close to 10,000 children's bodies have been found, and that it's just been a small fraction of schools that have even been searched. How high is that going to go? White religious people did that in the name of God. Then there's the millions of slaves who lost their lives at our hand, the bands of men who would go around, hundreds of men would go burn down towns with black people. And don't forget the lynchings. Those were practically parties. Women and kids invited. So black and indigenous people who had done nothing reacted like you would expect, white people wouldn't exist. So y'all just stop with this being afraid of truth. It's truth.